Hey guys, it's Simmy and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Well, tomorrow night kicks off the two-night WWE Draft. Earlier today, the rules and the pools were announced for said WWE 2020 Draft. With those pools, we know who will only be able to be drafted on SmackDown and who will only be able to be drafted on Raw. Looking at that, it's very interesting to see who is actually not listed for the 2020 Draft and essentially will be a free agent. When looking at these pools, 17 names from the current main roster were missing. As we saw with last year's draft, anyone who was injured was not listed. The same goes for this year, plus a couple more. Let's tell you all 17 names not listed for tomorrow's draft. Becky Lynch, currently out of action after announcing back in May that she's pregnant. The Big Show was not listed in the 2019 WWE Draft, has appeared on WWE television multiple times over the last few months. Bo Dallas reportedly requested time off in late 2019, has not competed since November 2019. Edge, currently out of action with a tricep injury, unclear how long he will be out for. Forgotten Sons were pulled from television earlier this year after a controversial tweet from Jackson Riker got him a lot of heat. No timetable has been given for their return. Bill Goldberg has hit his 2-match-a-year contractual obligation. Last appeared at WrestleMania, dropping the Universal title to Braun Strowman. Was not part of the 2019 draft. Ivar, currently out of action with a cervical injury. Jimmy Uso, currently out of action with a knee injury. Jinder Mahal, currently out of action with a knee injury. John Cena has not been listed on a specific brand for the last few years, was not in the 2019 WWE Draft, and last appeared on the SmackDown brand and WrestleMania 36, facing The Fiend. Mojo Raleigh, no real reason has been given for him to not be included in the draft. Rumored to have been under a mask with Retribution recently on Raw, last wrestled on the June 15th SmackDown against Shorty G. Sonya Deville last wrestled at SummerSlam in a loser leaves WWE match against Mandy Rose. Now we do know that Sonya Deville is not officially done with WWE, but keeping within storyline, of course, she's not listed for the draft. And finally, the Singh Brothers. No reason has been given for the two to not be included in the draft, has not appeared on WWE television since before the pandemic. Last wrestled on 205 Live on the February 14th edition against Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. So with that, these 17 wrestlers are not listed for tomorrow's 2020 WWE Draft. Tomorrow night's Friday Night SmackDown kicks off this year's draft with the first 35 picks and the overall #1 pick being drafted. For more on the 2020 WWE Draft, keep it locked right here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe right here on YouTube.